Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and for today's music review, I'm going to talk about the Dead Freights, an indie rock and roll band out of Southampton, England, and the recent single, Fever in the Fire. Okay. While researching on the internet about upcoming bands in 2021, I had stumbled upon this group, though now I can't seem to find that same article, but regardless, I decided to check out this band and see what they had to offer. I'm going to give you guys my perspectives and thoughts on the song and why this band has the potential to be huge in 2021 as we go through this review. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I really had to look around and see what I could find out about these guys and perhaps learn a little bit more about their history and formation. And for the life of me, I couldn't find much outside of where they were from and the most recent music and video releases. I couldn't find much on their social media pages either, so I'm really just winging it and going by my own interpretations. But as I said earlier, this is a band out of Southampton, England, and from what I saw, they've been around since 2018, and so far have released 4 singles: Jaw Talk, Stray Dogs, Reasons and Walls, and the most recent, Fever in the Thunder, which came out in December 2020. As I listened to the song repeatedly, I realized the production was very well done, and it sounded pretty damn good. The vocals and instruments were on point, and there wasn't anything that was trying to dominate over the other. The song and their style of play struck me as a bit of the Sex Pistols, or perhaps any of the other British punk bands that came out of Britain, but it had a bit more of a somber tone and an anger that was more subtle. They throw a little bit of poetry into the lyrics, so you really got to listen to it maybe a good couple times, and then dig a little deeper in order to understand the overall meaning of the song. They tend to have a darker, if not erotic and profane message within them. For instance, the song Fever and the Thunder seem to have an erotic, if not twisted message within it involving some crazy sexual gratification. But not only that, it seemed to involve cheating and potential suicide from what I heard in the lyrics and from what I saw in the music video. You could probably draw comparisons to what Paul Giamatti's character goes through in the show Billions, with all the BDSM and God knows what else. In the About section of their Facebook page, I saw that they used the term Gothic poetry, and this definitely fits the profile. And that was the way I was interpreting the song when I was listening to it. A song with a poetic message about cheating, crazy sex, and potential suicide. That definitely was not what I was expecting. The song was interesting as it had a different tone than the last couple songs I reviewed, but the structure was slightly different. We jump right into the first verse after we get it counted from the drummer. Then there's the build-up to the chorus itself. Then we go into verse 2 after a brief instrumental, and then so on. But in the last minute of the song, it slows down and we get a brief guitar interlude before it goes into verse 3. Once the singer starts saying, get it off, the tempo speeds up briefly, and then stops for a couple seconds of silence, then explodes into the third and final chorus of the song. This chorus is a lot more sped up than the previous two, and it does a little bit of a frantic rush until the song ends. It's perhaps signifying a desperate moment, but it struck me as ending on an ambiguous note because we don't really know what's going on in this particular scene. The music video was an odd one. We see all the band members, but they're not playing any of their instruments. You just see them every now and again. They're just bobbing their head up and down like this. And they also do like crazy things like putting makeup on, kissing each other, and you also see drawings on their hands to signify a part of the song from the lyrics. The video incorporates various shades of colors like purple and blue specifically, or they might blend the two together just to add to the mood of the song. The vocalist is just lip syncing the lyrics, and his facial expressions are just kind of adding to the mood of the song from the lyrics. There was a noose that showed up every now and again, and we would see the vocalist like have it wrapped around his neck. And that's why I was interpreting suicide was involved in the lyrics. But as we got to like the last minute of the song, it legitimately looked like the vocalist like hung himself before his feet came back and touched the ground a couple seconds later. And that was the most bizarre moment of the song. But other than that, the whole video itself was just a little weird. Perhaps he just did it intentionally, and that's about it. It's really just a colorful video, and every now and again you'll see lyrics pop up in bold yellow letters. And the bandmates just do crazy things, like I said, putting on the makeup and kissing each other and stuff like that. But there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a style of play. It is strange, but you know what? It's their style of play, and they're just going to do what they want. So for the last bit of critique, I would say that the potential is definitely there for this band to be huge in 2021, but we only got 4 singles so far from this group. I think once they come out with a full album, or an EP for that matter, I think we'll be able to judge and understand what direction this band wants to take and how much of a bass they're going to get. From what they have released so far, I would say the production is very well done. There's nothing that's dominating over the other instruments. They do have a presence on social media, and they have their own website. And from what I've seen so far, it looks like they have a good amount of admirers from some of the YouTube videos I was checking out. The lyrics and music videos may have an odd, if not weird, message within them, but that's just something that they prefer to write about. And that's fine. It's good to have this sort of diverse writing and videography. In conclusion, I'm going to give these guys a 7 for now. I know that seems like a bad grade, but I need to see more of these guys. That's just my opinion, though I am looking forward to see what these guys have to offer in the coming months, and looking forward to doing a review on their first album. Good luck, guys. So, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment below. Go out and show your support with this group by checking them out on social media and check out their website. I'll leave them down in the description below. As always, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you can see more content like this in the future. Feel free to hit me up on social media. I'll leave them down in the description below as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe and stay tuned.